notice you coughing earlier during the funeral? Oh yes, it sounded bad, like really, really bad, and I was just wondering if you'd maybe be possibly interested in our services sometime in the near future. Oh, no, we're definitely not a part of the funeral home. We're actually a completely separate entity. Altogether, yes. Well, you know that old lady that was hooting and hollering, trying to jump in your granddaddy's casket earlier? Yeah, the one screaming, "Take me with you, take me with you." Lo and behold, that was me. Oh yes, honey, look. Crying up a storm I was. It was one of my better performances. Oh, I'm very passionate about what I do. No. Sweetheart, honey, sweetheart. Your granddaddy hired us. I can show you the receipts and everything, darling. He hired us I'd say about 2 months ago when his symptoms started to worsen. Yeah, he wanted it this way. I'm so sorry. Here, my name is Cozy K, and I am a professional funeral mourner. Yeah, mourner, griever, crier. There's a whole bunch of us. It's up and coming. Yeah, well, I guess it's no offense, but it's typically lonely people. But there are those who simply just want to spice up their funeral. I think your granddaddy was one of those, because looking at the attendance of that funeral, he definitely was not lonely. So I piqued your interest. Oh great, that's amazing. I'm so glad to hear that. Hold on just a second. So we can provide you with a multitude of services. Our variety is just endless. Let me just pull some up for you real quick. I'll read some of them off to you, okay? Okay, just a little bit there. Alright, sweetheart. So, the first option on our list is the simple sob. Now, that's basically just hiring somebody to sit in the corner of your ceremony and just cry, just real simple. It's the safest option by far, and the cheapest too. By far the cheapest. You just have someone sitting back there and just crying and crying. It's fairly popular. Yeah, people just like to feel sought after, even in death apparently. So, okay, the second one we have here is the blank stare. That's just what it is, really. Somebody just sits there and no crying. Some people don't want to hire a crybaby, so the person just sits there and stares like this. And they just stare like they just lost their world. It's not as popular because some people can find it kind of creepy, but I think it's nice. Less obnoxious. Yeah. Okay, and the very next one we have is the fake mysterious lover. This by far is the most popular. Yes, by far. Basically, you just get someone of your choosing. Your granddaddy picked me, and you just you sit in the back pews, and you just cry like nobody's business. You can talk about whatever the client wants to talk about, really. I did what I did because your granddaddy, he asked for it. It was his customized order for me to, mysterious lover, that is a very popular option. I think it's the most fun, honestly. Oh yeah. And then you have number 4, which is the heavy hysteric crying, just bawling your eyes out crying, just having a little heart attack over in the corner, no sobbing, quietly to yourself. This is calling for attention. This is obnoxious. Oh yeah. So that is another reason of why I was the way I was. Next we have the crying and threatening to jump inside with them. And then we also have the crying and actually jumping inside with them. It ain't the funnest sometimes. It scars you a little bit up here, but I mean, it's a service that we provide, so that's the one that I did today also. Then we have the pacing back and forth. Yeah, just back and forth with the shovel. Yeah, the shovel is a recent upcoming popular item. People just find it funny, I guess, to have somebody walking back and forth with the shovel, acting like they're gonna dig you up or something. Oh yes, sweetheart. There is so many times that happens. People call the cops all the time thinking that you're a grave robber or something, but you just show them the receipts and they understand after that. I think I'm gonna personally hire someone to do that at my funeral. I think it's a hoot. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. And then next we have crawling on the floor and crying on people's feet. This will get you kicked real good in the gut, or worse, kicked in the face. Yeah, Jedediah, my cousin, he works for the company. He had to have nose surgery. Somebody just kicked his nose right off. Yeah, just went phew, flying right in the casket, actually. Yeah, we have insurance for those kind of things, though. But that one is just the hysteric of hysteric. It's out there, but it ain't the most out there. We also have, believe it or not, an interactive list. Yeah, I helped develop it. Not trying to toot my own horn, but it's relatively new, but it is definitely becoming a favorite amongst our clients. Yeah, and their families. It depends on the type of person, though. Let me just get into it. That way you can figure it out for yourself, okay? Okay. So, on the interactive list, first we have hovering your body. I believe. Yes, it's hovering your body out of the casket. Oh no, we definitely work with the funeral home on this matter. The funeral home of your choosing, it doesn't matter who, we will work with them to get this to happen. So, we will hover your body out of the casket with invisible cord. Yes, invisible cord. We do need you to have an open casket funeral, obviously. If that's not an option, then this can be an option, but if it is, it's mind-blowing. You can't even see the cord. I've tried looking up real close, about 5 feet away. I can't see a thing. Yeah, it looks like you're levitating right on out of the casket. Oh, I love that one. The next one we have here is hover was a great dad kind of stuff, you know. Great sister, great mother, great pa. You know, like, some of that stuff gets old, and apparently a lot of our clients think so too, so it's just fun, just makes things more exciting. Oh, yeah, there's more. So, next we have pitting the speaker in the casket. I can't believe I almost forgot about this one. This one is not as scary as it is endearing sometimes. Yeah, it can be. Don't get me wrong, it can be very freaky. But a lot of times people that choose this option will record something sentimental, something sweet to tell their loved ones. Yeah, and so we'll just insert that little speaker box right on in the casket so no one can see it. And then we'll play the audio at the recommended time, at the suggested time, or just whenever, depending on the client, and it'll just sound like the person speaking from inside the casket. Yeah, sometimes people freak out, like, oh my gosh, we had this one lady last week, and she started, I don't even know what to call it, but she was screaming her old lady head off, tried flipping the casket over, saying there was someone in there with him, and we had to get him out, but we ain't even gonna go there. That was something. But a lot of times people think it's cute and funny and endearing, and they get that it's a part of our services, because usually people that request this, our clients, they also request that we tell the families what's going on, so it ain't like a scary thing. Yeah, I think it's sweet. Next we have our most popular one on this list, and that is shaking the casket. We use a lot of different gadgets and hoo-haws to do it, but shaking the casket real vigorously and locking all them doors. All the doors that the people used to jet on out of there, we lock them. We lock them good. Ain't nobody can bust down, no matter how strong they think they are. They cannot bust them doors down, and they just have to sit there in the room with a shaking casket. It's the greatest idea. Again, not to toot my own horn, but I came up with it, and I am so happy that people are taking to it as kindly as they are. Like I said, this is our most popular on this list for a reason. It is just, it's great. I think it's even more funny though when people decide not to tell us, to tell the families. Yeah. No, your granddaddy, he thought about it. He really did, but I think he said your Aunt Brenda would burn the building down if something like that happened, so we decided on a no-go with that one. Is your Aunt Brenda on any medications? I heard a lot of stories about her. Well, she probably needs to be. You should talk to her about that. I'm sorry, that's none of my business, but your granddaddy said a lot. He said a lot. Okay, I think that's the last one on the interactive list. Oh, yes it is. What was that? Oh yes, we can do very specific custom orders. Very specific. Like, just last week, we had a client that was obsessed with Lord of the Rings. You know, that movie series with little short curly haired people and pointy eared elf people and all that. Yeah, that one. Well, we had a client that was obsessed with Lord of the Rings, and he requested that somebody dress dress up as Gollum. Yeah, Smeagol, that little funny-looking creature. Well, they requested that somebody dress up like him. My cousin Cletus took the job, so my cousin Cletus dress up as Gollum, sit in the back pews, and just scream his little head off, saying, "My precious, my precious, I can't live without my precious," things of that nature. It was really, really, really emotional, but it was also beautiful to witness. Yeah, people in the audience started crying. They really did. It was way, way more well taken than I thought it would be. Oh yeah, I guess they understood how much he loved Lord of the Rings or something. Yeah, we eventually told the family. As per requested, it was something. But that just goes to show how specific we can get. Oh, for sure. Did any of these take your fancy at all, or not really? Oh my gosh, really? Okay, great. That's great. That one's actually my personal favorite, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and put you in the system, and then we'll get you booked up for that, okay? Okay, awesome. Can I get your name, sweetheart? Okay. Is that spelled just like your granddaddy's? Okay. And then can I get your address? Thank you. Yeah, your granddaddy seemed like a real sweet fella. Had a good sense of humor too. Okay, repeat those last 4 digits for me, honey. Okay, thank you. And then can I get your age? Thank you. Birthday. Okay. And how many people, on average, do you think will be in attendance to your funeral? Okay. Okay. You must be pretty popular. And what is your budget? Okay. That's a decent budget. We can get a lot done with that. So you want number 3, right? Oh, you want 3 number 3. So like the mysterious lovers. 3 different ones. Okay. We can definitely do that. I have a couple folks I think that you'll really take a fancy to. We'll let you look and pick out who you want, you know. Have them audition out for the roles, but that's great. I'm sorry, come again, sugar. You want them to fight each other? Like, in the middle of a funeral, you want them to fight each other over who was, like, your true lover, or like what? Oh, okay. That is brilliant. I don't know why I didn't think of that. You must watch a lot of dramas or something like that, don't you? Oh, for sure. I've been getting into them K-dramas, the ones them Koreans be doing, and them things are amazing. Alright, and do you prefer an indoor or an outdoor funeral? Okay. Okay, awesome. I'll go ahead and set you up for 15. And I'll let the director know of your request. Okay, awesome. Well, I think that's about it, sugar. Thank you so much for your business. I'll be emailing you soon with audition tapes, and the overall final layout of your dream funeral. I know I'm so excited to figure out all the little minute details with you, especially the lover choral thing we're gonna have going on. It's gonna be amazing.